my god, John, stop. Okay, guys, something serious now. Let's talk about Lord of the Rings. So, first movie, amazing. 10 out of 10. It started off really good. I love the Shire. I love the hobbits. The little boys are so cute. I like their chill vibe. You know, I like how they're all so tight knit. I thought that initially he would just go with one of them, like just one of the hobbit dudes. What are their names? Pippin. Pippin was really funny. He's really cool, but sometimes he can be really annoying. Mary, I didn't like Mary that much. Wait, let me look up character names first, so I can talk about them appropriately. Um, okay. Here's another thing. How come we didn't get more Bilbo info? Like, I feel like they introduced who Bilbo was, and like the movie wasn't really focused on him though. Like, he just kind of like dipped. Let me see. Why is it so hard to find the whole cast? Okay, I'm trying to look. Okay, Pippin. Pippin's so cute. I like him. I like him. Oh my god, love Sam. I didn't really care for Sam in the beginning, but then I was like, okay, because Bilbo had his own story. Yo, what's up, Fred? Okay, so that's why I need to watch the prequel stuff, right? Bilbo wanted too much money, so they cut him The Hobbit before Lord of the Rings. Okay, so I'll definitely watch The Hobbit. I thought he'd have more of a role in this one too, though, right? Because he's such a big name. So, yeah. By the way, Jag Harding, thank you for the follow. Okay, Mary. I don't know. I didn't really like Mary that much. The other hobbits I did like though. They're pretty cool. Um, I don't understand why Gandalf fought the Balrog. Like, they could have all just escaped. When he died that time, I really thought he was dead, and I was very sad. Like, I was extremely upset, and it's not only just Gandalf dying, because right after that, Ned Stark died too. I mean, it's not Ned Stark, but fuck, I forget his name. Boromir, I think was his name. Boromir. But yeah, I was upset that he died. Um, but it was a nice way that he died though, because like his Aragorn was there, and he kind of like he called him his king and was like they kind of made up and stuff, and he gave him a proper funeral too, which I thought was really sweet. Like, he spent the time to like, put him inside the boat and like push him down in the waterfall. So that was nice. Oh, whoops! Spoiler alert. Yes. Oh my god. Okay. Well, actually, he didn't really die. So, okay, big spoiler. Gandalf can't die. Like, that was huge. Like, that was actually huge. Like, the Balrog is a godlike being that would have pursued them to the ends of the earth. Really? I guess I didn't give the Balrog that much credit then. I just figured, like, it's a big monster. Once they leave the mines, like, they'll be safe. And it's so funny because he even said, like, Gandalf literally said, like, he didn't want to go to the mines. And then the dwarf dude was like, we should go there. And then I guess Gandalf asks, let's trust the ring bearer's intuition. Like, Frodo, where do you think we should go? And he's like, I think we should go to the mines of Moria. And then they're all like, okay, fine, we're going to go to the mines. They almost got out of those mines too, but it was like, it was so close. So the Balrog sort of gives off a bumbling troll vibe, but it's an eternal being. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, I thought you could just run away from it and that would be it. So I guess Dougie's right then, like, it would be relentless. Okay. All right. So he didn't actually die. So he was kind of like, I guess, put to sleep, and then like a bunch of time passed and his hair turned white, and then he comes back to life. I didn't like the white theme. I wish he could have stayed gray, but I'm assuming it's because the other white wizard died, Saruman. I'm assuming only one person can be a white wizard, and so once Saruman died, like, Gandalf took his role. Also, they never showed Saruman dying. Like, he was like on the top of his tower, and it was just like he was like, I don't know, like in trouble, but they didn't actually show him dying. So I don't understand that either. Those movies were an experience at the theater. Oh my god, Sean, you watched them in theater like when they came out? That's so cool. Yeah, Masena, Gandalf the White. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of the White. I really missed him being gray. Every scene you see the hobbits or Lord of the Rings, when you don't see their faces, they use real dwarfs to get the feeling that they are short. Wow. Okay, so my friends said something like that too, that the hobbits, that they worked really hard to make them look smaller than like everybody else and in relation to every other object. I thought they were just using like short young boys. Like Frodo looks pretty young. Like I thought they were just using like kids, I guess. So okay, I guess that makes sense. That's pretty cool. The Balrog is named Durin's Bane because it killed King Durin the Sixth, the king of the dwarves under the mountain. It lived there and it was known to Gandalf. Oh, that's why he didn't want to go there, because he knew that that thing was there. Dude, I thought maybe like it seemed like Gandalf had a personal vendetta against that Balrog. Like he could have escaped, but he was like, I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna show it who's boss. But now I get it. Like he had to do that. So yeah. Some of the hobbits are taller than Gandalf IRL. No way, really? They do such a good job making them seem so like, like small in frame. So that's pretty cool. Okay, the first movie was definitely 10 out of 10. What else happened in the first movie? After that, let's see. They're all really, really sad because now they've had two deaths and then they continue the journey regardless. Oh, they split up. I didn't like that. Obviously, Frodo didn't want everyone following him because he thought that, like if everyone's following me, they're all going to die. And I 100% didn't think he would complete this mission either. I was like, no way. No way. Aragorn and Legolas were kind of like doing their own thing with the dwarf dude, and I think it was just Frodo and Sam that left. And I thought it was really cute how Sam did not leave his side at all. He was like loyal to a fault. He was like, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna help you. And he was like, no, you're just gonna get hurt. And he was like, it doesn't matter. Like I'm still staying with you through to the end. And I thought that was really sweet. Like, damn, that's a real friend. Um, and then what do they do? They make it through. When do they meet up again with Aragorn? I feel like it had a while had passed. I know in the second movie, I think Aragorn and Legolas knew that Gandalf was alive, but Frodo didn't, right? Like he didn't know until the third movie. Like the entire second movie, he had no idea that Gandalf was back. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. And they made out. Yeah, Isengard. Dude, the map is so huge. There's like so much. I took notes on the movie. Let me find my notes. I can't believe I told my friends to wait. I was like, no, I gotta like write down my thoughts and stuff. So okay. What were my thoughts on movie 2? Oh yeah, okay. Movie number 2. So let's talk about that. The Two Towers. They focused a lot on battling. Like the battle was just like super long. Like there's so much buildup and like preparation for it, which is great. It helps a lot. But I feel like they kind of dragged it out. And also, how did they get so many actors? Because like when you look at the armies, it seemed huge. Like there's just like they had like thousands of people. But I guess that was like CGI or something, because there's no way they would get like that many people, right? It was very inspiring though. Oh, you know what's hella funny? They were the scene with the orcs. There was like this orc, and he was like, "We're tired of eating this maggot bread." And the other orcs were like, "Yeah, me too. Like, let's eat something else." And then they're gonna eat the hobbits. And I was like, "Dude, how the hell did they escape out of that one?" Because I thought for sure like they're gonna get eaten here. It was like so they were surrounded. They were just hiding, and then the orcs started fighting each other, and then they used that as a distraction and got out. So Lord of the Rings, it didn't use much CGI. It was mostly practical effects and makeup. Okay, that's another thing I noticed too. Did you guys know in the first fight in the movie with Saruman and Gandalf, they were using their staffs to like throw the other person, and like the effects were so funny. It was a little bit silly, the fight scene, because like you would see this huge dude just get flipped on his back and then like spinning around and stuff. And I thought that was pretty cool. It was very old school. So I see that. Oh my god, there's this one line where Frodo was kind of like whining, like, why him? He was like, why does it have to be me? Like, I hate, like, he was just kind of like bitching and whining that like this had to happen to him, like he has to carry the ring and all that, and like his friends are all in trouble because of him. And then Gandalf said something really nice. He was like, it's not what you do it's what you do with the time. Like sometimes like you just can't like you can't pick and choose like what happens, but it's like how you deal with it basically vibe. And I thought that was really sweet because it's true. A lot of times in our day-to-day lives, like you're like sometimes you're thinking like fuck, like I got into a car accident, like why me? Or you did something bad and like you're regretting it or whatever, or you're just like something bad happened to you randomly maybe even, and you're just kind of like down in the dumps. So I thought that was very sweet. I like that scene a lot. That was a quote that definitely resonated. There's another quote too. It's like with the two hobbits. Damn, I should have written it down, but I didn't want to go on my phone while we were watching the movie with my friends. It was so hard to like remember everything, to like wait till the end of the movie and then write everything down. Like if I was watching it myself, I would have just paused and been like, taking notes and stuff. Oh yeah, in the second movie, I was really disappointed in Frodo for falling so quickly and becoming so tainted by the ring. Like he was already showing signs of like he was being possessed, and his fucking uncle had that ring for like 60 years, and he wasn't, that like fucked up by it. Like yeah, he was, like you could definitely tell because he would like snap and be like, let me just get the ring one last time, or can I just look at it? Like he was definitely obsessed with the ring and stuff. But he lived a long life with that ring close to him, and nothing happened. Like Frodo was like already turning, so I was kind of like annoyed by that. Like he was turning on Sam. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Gollum or Smeagol, why does he cough and say like Gollum, Gollum all the time? Do you guys know why? Also, I thought hobbits didn't get easily swayed by desires, but like that dude fell to the ring so fast. Like as soon as him and his friend found the ring in the water, like they were already fighting and killing each other over it. So no, Jack, I didn't watch the long version. Lord of the Rings didn't use much CGI. Bilbo wasn't trying to destroy the ring, that's why. Oh, okay. Okay, so if you're trying to destroy the ring, then it possesses you more. Um, hmm. How did the ring know that Frodo was trying to destroy it? Like, can the ring hear and see everything? Because, like, what if he just pretended like he's just gonna carry it? How how did Sauron convince the original White Wizard Saruman to join him? How did that happen? Because Saruman seemed like a good guy. Like him and Gandalf were like very friendly when they met for the first time in the first movie, and then he realizes, oh shit, like this guy is not on the good team anymore. Oh, they named him Gollum because he makes that sound. Oh, that's funny. His real name is Smeagol. Okay, okay, that makes sense. The closer you get to Mordor, the more powerful the ring becomes. Oh, that makes sense too. Yeah, because Stormy, you're right. Bilbo lived in the Shire, and Frodo was obviously like traveling all the way there. So the ring is supposed to be kind of sentient. Okay, has a will of its own. Sense the intentions of the carrier. Oh wow. Sauron's soul was bound to it, so it had its own mind. Saruman wanted more power. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, so anyone who wanted more power or whatever was like easily corrupted by Sauron, even if they didn't have the ring, because Saruman never had the ring. So the Nazgul sort of can sniff that ring out. Wait, are the Nazgul the ring wraith riders? Those guys were freaky as hell, dude. I thought they would stop like chasing after them, but they were so persistent. They were like coming after them the entire time, and they even got dragons, which was insane. You should read the books. They skip a lot of the movies. Oh my god. Okay, I agree with you there because I watched not Lord of the Rings. I watched Game of Thrones when it came out, but way before that I had read all of the books for Game of Thrones. And I loved the books. And then when the TV show came out, I loved the TV show too, but I would always tell people to read the books because the books had so much more perspective from every character, and there was a lot that was missed out in the TV show. So I totally get that. It's just the books are really, really long. And I don't like audiobooks because I feel like I have to actually like read it, and like make up the characters in my own head, you know, instead of like having someone else read it to me. So maybe one day when I'm on like I don't know, like a vacation or something, or like I'm not working for like a whole week or whatever, I could like get the books. I would want physical copies, but my bookshelf over there is kind of full, so I would have to I guess I would just maybe get it on my Kindle, because the books are probably so long that they're probably heavy too, so it kind of makes sense to just get it on Kindle, right? But it would be nice to have like a paper set too. The Nazgul are the men that received rings of power. Oh, okay. Are you watching any more movies based on actors in Lord of the Rings? No, no, I don't think so. Ned Stark was the only character I recognized. As soon as I saw him, I was like, "Oh my God, that's young Ned Stark! No way!" And then everyone was like, "Ah, his name's not Ned Stark." But yeah, you're reading Game of Thrones right now. Nice. What book are you on, Jag? He convinced Sauron that they couldn't stand against him and that mortals weren't worth protecting. That makes sense, pacifist. Because like, it did seem like he was kind of like hopeless. So that kind of checks out. He didn't think that they could do anything. I mean, it makes sense. Like, they're fighting this huge evil, and everyone kind of wants and craves power, so it's so easy to corrupt so many different, you know, people and races. Oh my God, the whole movie, like, I was getting Elden Ring and World of Warcraft vibes. Like, there was this lady at the wood or lake. There's like this blonde witch, and they said not to look at her in the eyes or she would like corrupt you or whatever. And she kind of freaked out when Frodo had the ring. And I can't believe Frodo literally just holds the ring out, dude. Like, what are you doing? Like, he literally just holds the ring out to anyone who's like, can I see the ring? Can I like have the ring? Like, he's just like, this ring? Like, bro, put that shit away. What are you doing? And then she kind of like started being like crazy. But he didn't give her the ring, and I think she calmed down and stuff, and then sent him on his way. So yeah, and Gandalf got hella mad too. Like when Frodo was like, "Here, you take the ring." In the beginning, in the very beginning, in the first movie, he was like, "No, don't even tell me, or don't even like present that idea to me." Like he was like very upset. Stop yapping, bro. Time to hit the old oil rig called Hearthstone. I can't. I mean, I guess I could, but. You guys want to play Hearthstone? I have work pretty soon too, so I gotta get ready for that. Also, Gandalf can die, more or less. The gods decide whether or not to bring him back. They brought him and the other wizards there for a purpose, and Gandalf's purpose wasn't yet fulfilled. Oh, okay. Wait, how do you know that? Was that in the extended edition? Oh, you're on the first one? Okay, nice. Jag, I loved the Game of Thrones books. I wish I could, like, read them again. Some blonde witch. Galadriel, I think. The names are so hard. All the names are so different and unique. Like, I love them. I love them for that. But it's like, you know, I don't really know or remember them right now. Lady of the Lake, LMAO, it's Galadriel, bro. Yeah. And she's the Lady of Lorien. How was that scary game I couldn't watch, sadly? Oh, it was good. I have mixed feelings about it. Some of the puzzles were a lot of fun, and it was good pacing of the game, but it is kind of scary and it is a little bit stressful, and some of the puzzles are just downright like annoying. But once you get it and you can finish it, it's nice. I would say if you're in the mood for like a short horror game, sure, play Madison. It's fine. It's scary. It's good. You know, you can read them again. Yeah, Donkey, but I have this bad thing where, like, if I've seen something, like a TV show or an anime or a movie, and if I've read something, I will never, like, do it again. I'll never, like, rewatch or reread it. Because I'm like, there's gotta be, like, something else that, you know, it's like, is that the sunken cost fallacy or something? It's just like, I could be spending my time doing something else rather than rereading or rewatching something I already know what happened, so... Yeah, Snickers, I'm like you. I don't rewatch anything. Like, I already know what happens. Why would you rewatch it? Sauron gave a bunch of people rings. If you rewatch the last one, pay attention to who has rings at the end when getting on the boat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, so Lord of the Rings is one thing I would rewatch just because, like, I feel like a lot of people rewatch it, and I didn't watch the extended edition, so I wouldn't mind rewatching it again to watch it with the extended scenes. And then, yeah, I feel like this movie has a lot that you just kind of miss out on. Oh, by the way, the Lady of the Wood, Galadriel, that whole area that the elves were in was so like this area in World of Warcraft. It was exactly like it. Like there were like these wooden stairs like spiraling up and like these trees and like the greenery and stuff. And I was like, dude, this is straight out of World of Warcraft. And life's too short to rewatch stuff. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Ocean! Oh my god, thank you so much for this Prime sub. 2-month streak. Thank you. Has it really been 2 months already? Wow, I feel like it was just like 2-3 weeks ago that you were in chat and I was playing Silk Song. Wait, you found me through Silk Song, right? Yeah, I think so. Because like that was when you first joined my stream. So has Silk Song been out for 2 months now? Damn, that's crazy. All of that lore is in the Silmarillion. Ooh, wait, what's that? Now the exception I'll make is if a game is remade or remastered just to get the comparisons. Okay, yeah, that makes sense because you want to see it with updated graphics and stuff and maybe they add new stuff. If they add new stuff, then yeah, it's worth it. Lord of the Rings was the inspiration for Dungeons and Dragons and basically most fantasy. Yeah, Dungeons and Dragons, Lord of the Rings, World of Warcraft. What else? I feel like there was some other stuff too that I kind of like, I was thinking of when I watched this. It's crazy. It's crazy how they invented all of this. I mean, they didn't invent elves, right? Game of Thrones too. Wait, when did Game of Thrones come out? Did Lord of the Rings came out before Game of Thrones, right? Yeah. Oh, did you guys notice that the elves in Lord of the Rings didn't even have long pointy ears? Like they didn't even have, they just had like a small little tip of a point and that's it. They didn't have like the long elf ears, like the slanted ones. That's not how I knew about you, but it's the first time I watched you. Oh, okay. Wait, Ocean, how did you find me then? Funny thing you say, Jag, it means me, so it means me, I, so you kind of just, oh, nice that you read it, me. Jag Harding. Jag Harding. You couldn't pay me to watch Lord of the Rings anything? Wait, Snickers, why not? Dude, it's actually really good. Like, you gotta watch it. It's not, like, I know what you're thinking. It's an old movie. It probably has shit graphics and, like, you know, whatever. But no, the writing, the dialogue, the music, goosebumps. The bonds between the people, the characters, like, the way they make these characters, it's, like, it's just really nice. It's basically a book that gives all the lore on the gods of the valley. Oh, okay, gotcha. It's the first book. Wait, so there's a specific order to read the books in too? I probably have to look that up on Reddit and see like what people recommend. The worst experience of my life was watching Lord of the Rings 1 and 3 in the theater. The worst experiences? Okay, I can see that because if a lot of people are watching with you, people get annoying. They're loud. Babies start to cry. Kids are shouting. Kids are laughing. People are rustling around, eating chips and stuff. And like sometimes people clap in the theater, and that's fine too. But it's like it kind of ruins your immersion. So I could see that. Like why you want to watch it? Like maybe like rent a private theater or just like watch it on your own. Couldn't tell you, but I'm glad I found you, and I'm glad you're here, Ocean. Old movie. How dare you? I mean, it is kind of old. It's not a black and white, but. It is old. And yeah, I got so many goosebumps and there are so many scenes that make you tear up. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's crazy how they, like, work your emotions. A friend of mine hates fantasy anything. He's a boring nerd. Dude, I love fantasy. I feel like that's my favorite genre. Fantasy and, like, horror. Snickers needed to pee. What? I wanted to sleep. It was like 3 hours apiece. That's cool. Yo, what's up, Jesty? Almost old enough to be black and white. Black and white movies were mostly in the 1940s. I feel like we got color pretty soon, like 1970s. There was like a lot of colored movies, so yeah. I hated fantasy until I saw Lord of the Rings. Oh, that's what got you. Okay. I'm gonna go over my thoughts in the next movies. Okay, the battle fighting scenes were inspiring. Gandalf is back. Oh yeah, one of my favorite scenes was when Smeagol walks through the marsh and it has dead faces just under the water. It was so freaky and surreal. And of course, what does Frodo do? Jumps right in. And Sam was literally right there and told him not to do that. He was like, come on, let's walk straight. Like, let's go this way. And then he just fucking like doesn't listen. He's just staring into the reflection and then jumps right in there. Like, I was like, bro. Okay, thoughts on movie 3. Movie 3 was really good as well. I think my favorite movie out of all 3 was the first one. I think the first one because it had so many memorable moments and scenes. Like one was where Bilbo's party was happening, and you could see all of the hobbits like dancing and playing and eating and stuff, and like it was just very like light and cheerful. And then obviously like going into the mines was crazy, and then him dying was hard, and then the other dude dying really fast. I was like, wow, we got two people down in this team already. They're not gonna make it. And you know, I was kind of right because Frodo didn't really make it. He got all the way to like to the mountain, Mount Doom. It's funny his name, Mount Doom, by the way. And he didn't even drop the ring in. Like Sam was like, you have to destroy it, like drop it in there, and he's just like, no, I want it. And it's like, bro, you're supposed to be stronger than this. What the hell? Like I had such high expectations. Like this is the Hobbit that's gonna do it. You know, he's sweet, he's kind, he's nice. He understands. He doesn't get swayed by wants and desires, but I guess even he did. Yo, what's up, Card Smokes? Welcome in. Pestilence, good to see you. I feel like Sam should have been the ring bearer. I'm so glad Sam got married to that girl and had kids and had a happy life because, like, he fucking deserves it. Oh, it was really funny. Their cloaks could also camouflage them, I think. I don't know. I'm still kind of... Some of my friends told me that they were gifted these cloaks and they could camouflage them, and they got that from Galadriel, I think. I don't know. I have to like read it again and stuff. There's a lot of details for sure. It was really scary when the ring wraiths that were riding dragons find Frodo and Sam, and they barely make it out of that one. Lord of the Rings invented the word doom. I could see that. Hell yeah, like I said, you bow to no one. Yeah, that was one of my favorite lines. Sam was a ring bearer. Okay, so Sam asked for the ring on multiple occasions, right? And Frodo was like thinking that he just wanted the ring for himself. But I think Sam truly did just want to hold on to the ring so that I wouldn't corrupt his friend. The Hobbit was good too. I'll watch The Hobbit. Sam was the ring bearer. Wait, why are you guys saying Sam was a ring bearer or he was the ring bearer? Okay, another one of my favorite scenes was where Pippin lit the fire at Gondor, and then everyone followed suit and they all lit their fires. I don't understand why that steward didn't just want to ask for help, but I'm glad he did that, and I thought that was so inspiring, seeing everyone else see the fire and then also light their own. I was like, damn, they're connected. Battle scenes could have been shorter, for sure. Can't believe Frodo put the ring on at the end. I was so disappointed. He deserves losing that finger. Sam was when he traveled the Undying Lands. Sam thought that Frodo was killed by Shelob, and so he took the ring for a short while and gave it back. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I feel like we kind of have, like, different info. Because he was going crazy. The steward didn't want to give up the power. He was basically the king. Yeah, true. Take that back. The fight scenes need to be longer. No, the fight scenes were really good, but it was a lot. Yeah. I thought it was hella funny when the four hobbits go home and nobody cares. Like in the mainland, everyone was like, you know, bowing down to them and everything. But like when they went back home to the Shire, it was just like everything's normal. Oh, one big thing that I don't get: why did Frodo leave? Like, why did he leave to the Undying Lands? Like, he could have just stayed. Like, he was fine. He didn't have the ring anymore. Sure, it corrupted him a little bit, but he wasn't like doing bad things or having bad thoughts anymore. Like he kind of made all of his friends sad. Like he let Sam down a lot too. Like he really wanted him to stay, and he's just kind of like no, I'm gonna go. Also, I was really surprised that Bilbo was still alive at the end too. He had like white hair, and I guess him and Frodo and the others left to the Undying Lands. So I didn't like that. How he crushed those cherry tomatoes. Oh my god, that reminds me. There was a scene with the hobbits where he was like, what about second breakfast? And then they were like, I don't think he knows about second breakfast. And they're like, well, does he know about lunch and dinner? I really thought Agromar, I thought he was evil in the beginning. But I was so happy to see that he wasn't. So, yeah. The book has a different ending with the Shire. Ooh, okay, I don't like that if there's different endings. He was like infantry coming back from World War I with PTSD that nobody could fix. Some things you go through and you can't go back to how things were before. I think the ring was one of those things for Frodo. But, like, how is going to the Undying Lands going to help him? Like, shouldn't he just find a girl and settle down in the Shire and then, I don't know, like, maybe everything will be fine. Like, story-wise, Frodo was the best to carry the ring. Fallibility-wise, okay. There's also a misconception that the time between Gandalf going to research the ring and his return to the Shire was like a couple weeks, but it was years. Oh, really? Okay, yeah, time lapses were kind of hard to keep track of. It seemed like the movies kind of picked up pretty quickly. Like not too much time passed, so especially not years. So it's funny that you say it was years. Frodo has seen some shit. No girl was helping him with that. Plus, he wanted to be with Bilbo. That's fair. That's fair. When I found this out, everything made much more sense. It's because he can't bear being near Sam, but not being with Sam. Dude, I really thought that Sam and Frodo were like gonna get together or kiss or something. I was like, oh my god, like they're way too sweet to each other. But I mean, you know, two guys can just be friends too. Like that, I think two guys, no problem. You know, guys could be nice to each other. I like the idea that a character who isn't perfect is to carry the ring to destroy it. Yeah, that's true, because I guess I had these expectations that Frodo was perfect, and then, you know, he wasn't. So, yeah, like you could see that he wasn't, because he would get snappy, and he even picked Gollum over Sam. Like, what the fuck, dude? Two guys can be friends, news to me. There's a misconception, too, that Viggo Mortensen didn't break any toes kicking helmets around. Don't get it. Sorry, Justy. Okay, I gotta find someone to raid. I got work soon. I feel like I am missing some info. I might just, what do you guys think of me just watching the extended scenes separate instead of like rewatching everything with the extended? Finding somebody to raid. Blasphemy. Nope. Don't do that. Nope. Are you serious? I thought it would like save some time because it would catch me up to speed and, you know. Oh, Gamer just started. Top 10 America getting legend on Asia. Honestly, I bet it's not too difficult to enter in at like top 300 or 500 right now because like not that many people are playing, but top 10 is still pretty crazy. Top 10 America getting legend on Asia. Start raid. Ah, Quark's in there. All right, guys, say hi to Gamer. Weird, but if that's what you want to do, how dare you even consider that? Okay, fine. I won't. You guys convinced me. Everyone was so like shocked, negatively shocked that I would even do that, so I won't. Maybe read the books or listen to the audiobooks. Wait for a while before rewatching. Yeah, I definitely don't want to rewatch it right away. I want to like sit on it for like maybe like a year. I also want to watch The Hobbit first, so I want to watch all the prequels. Wait, should I read the books and then watch the prequel, or watch the prequel and then read the book? You guys didn't even specify the order. I was here listening to your conversation by everyone. Aw, Danny. I was wondering where you were too, actually, because I didn't see your name in chat. I was thinking like, oh, maybe he's not into Lord of the Rings or something. And reading the books is the way to go. Books first. Okay, all right, I'll get the books, but I'm not going to do audiobooks. I like reading it myself, so I've tried audiobooks before. It's just not for me. Yeah. Yeah, I know everyone says the Hobbit movies are garbage. It's just like cash grab, but I think I still got to watch it, so yeah, well, that's fine. I've seen worse movies like Sharknado, but anyways, all right, it's going to raid soon, so I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.